3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the second episode of Soundcheck. Today, we are listing off the Grammys, and not just listing off the Grammys. We are giving you our input on who is going to win and who we want to win the Grammys. Now, the Grammys aren't until Saturday, I think it's Saturday, January 26th. Just remember that date, January 26th. That is when the Grammys are. Now, there's a lot of Grammys. There's about close to 100.
Yeah.
But we're only doing 10. We're only doing 10. The 10 that we think are the most important, or 10 that we think are the most popular in our opinion. So let's get into it.
First up on the list, we have Record of the Year. And the nominations are Hey Ma by Bon Iver, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, Seven Rings by Ariana Grande, Hard Place by Her, Talk by Khalid, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X, Lizzo with Truth Hurts, and Sunflower with Post Malone and Sway Lee. So, based off of all of those options, who do you think is going to win?
Who do I think is going to win? I have to say Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. I have to.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a couple on there. This is a very hard decision for me, I think. But Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus, I think that's going to win. It was too popular for not to win Record of the Year.
Yeah, I agree. It was probably the most popular song of the year. Probably the last couple of years. Like, it was the most popular song for the longest time.
Now, I could see Billie Eilish, her song, Bad Guy, I can see that winning also, too.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know. Old Town Road had 400 million views on YouTube. Just the music video alone. So, I don't know how many music downloads it's had, but compared to that, that is pretty insane.
400 million is a lot of views.
Now, you asked me who I think is gonna win. Now, who do you want to win?
I also, I agree with you, who I think is going to win. I think Old Town Road, and I also think, I think I want Old Town Road to win as well. I like that song more than any other songs on that list. Talk by Khalid, I like that song too. I like most of the songs on this list, but overall I think I have more enjoyment for Old Town Road, and I just want it to win more overall.
I think Old Town Road's going to ultimately win, but I do like Talk by Khalid. I think that's such an underrated song. And I do like Sunflower by Post Malone and featuring Sway Lee, but I don't think those two were as big as Old Town Road. Old Town Road's just going to take it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Next up, we have Album of the Year. And we got I by Bon Iver, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, I Used to Know Her by Her, 7 by Lil Nas X, 'Cause I Love You Deluxe by Lizzo, Father of the Bride by Vampire Weekend. Who do you think is going to win Album of the Year?
We see Ariana Grande on here. Sorry for my
accent.
Yeah. I'm not even from the South. I don't know where that came from.
You're from Berks County. That's why.
Yeah. We got Ariana Grande on here again. We got Lil Nas X on here. And
Lizzo too.
Lizzo's on here. She's very popular over the past couple months.
Yeah.
But who do I think is gonna win? I think Ariana Grande or Billie Eilish might win.
I agree.
Now, I think Ariana Grande might have more of I think she has more of an advantage, I think. And because, like, she's been more popular because this is obviously Billie Eilish's, like, breakout year, her first year in the mainstream. But Ariana Grande has been through this. She almost, like, every single album of hers has won or has been nominated for Album of the Year. So I wouldn't be surprised if she wins this Album of the Year 2019. But she also has good songs on it too. Oh, yeah. So I wouldn't put it past her. What do you think?
I think that Billie Eilish, because it is her breakout year, it just tends to be more popular. Like, more people are talking about Billie Eilish nowadays than Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And I think that's just going to take the cake for Billie Eilish. I think she has a really good chance of getting the nomination.
Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you want to win? My bad. My apologies.
Who I want to win, I had to say Billie Eilish again. I would say Lil Nas X, but I wasn't a huge fan of his album. There aren't a lot of songs on there that I like, but overall, I want Billie Eilish to win. I like her album a lot. I found a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Now, if you haven't seen our first episode, you would know that I'm not that big of a fan of Billie Eilish. I don't think her music's okay, but I think it's a little overhyped. And if you haven't seen that, quick blog, go watch that first episode. It's pretty
banger.
It's a banger. But anyway, I think Ariana Grande is gonna win, and I want Ariana Grande to win because I think she deserves it. And out of like all of the other like artists on here, I like her the most. I do like Lil Nas X, but he just doesn't have enough songs on his album to consider him album of the year.
Yeah.
Like he only has 2 popular songs. Old Town Road is a very popular song, but that's not enough for him to win album of the year. He's gonna win record of the year, but he's not gonna win album of the year.
I'm pretty sure he has Old Town Road on his album twice.
Yeah.
So, it's already 2 of the songs, but
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think Ariana Grande is gonna win. And I want her to win. So.
All right.
Next one.
Next one is Song of the Year. Now, for some reason, Record of the Year and Song of the Year are different. I'm not exactly sure how, but they're completely different categories. They have some of the same songs, but they're also some different. So first off, we have Always Remember Us This Way by Natalie Hembley, Lady Gaga, and like 2 other people that I've never heard of. There's Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, Bring My Flowers Now by Brandy Charlie, Hard Place by Ruby Amphu, Lover by Taylor Swift, Someone You Loved by Tom Barnes and Louis Capaldi. I think Louis Capaldi is like the name of it, but I think Tom Barnes may have wrote it. And Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
Now, what you said before, record of the year, I think is just the individual singing it, and song of the year is, I think, the background of it, like the written part.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
That's why they're different.
Okay.
But anyways, who do you think is gonna win this?
I gotta say, I don't want her to win, but I have to say Lizzo. I think she has a really good chance just because that song was. I think it's more popular than Bad Guy was. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong, but I feel like she just blew up.
She
out
did.
of nowhere, and she has a really strong fan base. She has a lot of people listening. I don't have the best feelings toward her album, but I've heard from a lot of people that they enjoyed her album, so I wouldn't be surprised if Lizzo won.
I think she's popular, but I don't think that song is quite as popular as Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. I think Billie Eilish, Bad Guy might win. I think that might win, or Someone You Love by Louis Capaldi.
Yeah,
because that has like a lot of like meaning towards it, so it might like win. That's why.
Yeah, I can see that. Who do you want?
Who do I want to win? I'm gonna say the same thing. I want Louis Capaldi to win because I think that's a pretty good song. Out of like all the songs, Old Town Road is a good song, but for like song of the year, I tend to go towards something that's more meaningful.
Yeah.
And that song is a pretty meaningful song. It's probably gonna win too because it's been on Billboard for quite a while. Like if you didn't check out our first episode, it was #1 too. I just keep on hearing it played throughout like the couple months it's been out, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's gonna win. What do you think?
I personally, again, I want Billie Eilish to win.
Billie Eilish.
I love that song.
Are you sure you're not crushing on Billie Eilish?
I might be crushing on Billie Eilish. She's still a teenager.
Yeah, she's 17.
She's not even an adult yet. She's 17.
And she's making that much.
Yeah. I think I want Billie Eilish to win. I like that. I like Bad Guy a lot. Next up, we got Best New Artist. And for that, we have Black Pumas, Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, Lizzo, Maggie Rogers, Rosalia, Tank and the Bangas, and Yola. Now, first off, I only know 3 of these people. I know Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, and Lizzo. I have not heard of... I'm pretty sure I haven't heard of any of these other new artists. So I'm just going to base my opinion around Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, and Lizzo.
I agree with you. I no offense to those artists. I've never heard of you. I guess they weren't, like, that big because these three just went from.
Mm-hmm. They're just more.
Yeah.
They're more mainstream.
They are.
Compared to
Those
everyone.
three,
I
yeah.
haven't heard of anybody else.
I guess they have.
Mainstream.
Maybe they did have hits, but they were not as covered as these three were. These three are covered still today. Like they're big stars now.
Yeah.
And this is their first year. This is their breakout year. Now, who do you think is gonna win?
I personally, I wouldn't be surprised if. It's a tie for me between either Billie Eilish or Lizzo. I feel like Lil Nas X he had the one song, but I don't think that I don't think that's gonna, or 2 songs.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to get him Artist of the Year. I feel like Billie Eilish and Lizzo have a much better chance than Lil Nas X, but I couldn't tell you which one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah, same thing. I think Lil Nas X is not gonna win. 2 songs isn't gonna make him best new artist of the year. Although those were really big hits. But these 2 just offer more at the dinner they got more stuff on their plate basically. Lizzo and Billie Eilish it's between them 2, I think. And I think one of them has more of a shot than the other. I think Billie Eilish has more of a shot than Lizzo. Okay. She's been out longer. I still hear her talk. Teenage girls are inspired by her. They dress just like her.
Yeah.
Do you see anyone dressing like Lizzo?
No.
There you go. Now, that being said, who do you want to win? Let me guess. Billie Eilish.
Yep.
Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish.
Well, you might be shocked because I think I want Billie Eilish to win. Not because, I mean, I would like Lil Nas X to win, but he just doesn't offer that much. He only has 2 popular songs, but considering between Lizzo and Billie Eilish, I'm gonna go with Billie Eilish.
I'm definitely more of a fan of Billie Eilish than Lizzo, and I think you are. Even though you're not a big fan of either of them, but
no.
You're more of a fan. Of Billie
I would
Eilish
say
compared to Lizzo.
I would rather listen to Billie Eilish than Lizzo.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got Best Pop Solo Performance. We have Spirit by Beyonce, Bad Guy Again by Billie Eilish, 7 Rings Again by Ariana Grande, Truth Hurts Again by Lizzo, and You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift. There are only 5 in this one, which is surprising because compared to all the other ones, there's at least 7 or 8, but for this one, there's only 5, and we've already seen 3 of them in 2 other categories.
Yeah.
So, but who do you think is gonna win?
This one. This one's tough because all 5 of them, I could see all 5 of them winning. For some reason, my instinct thinks maybe Billie Eilish, or maybe, I don't know why, Taylor Swift might win.
Yeah, I can see Taylor Swift coming out of nowhere with getting a Grammy.
It's just like the Jonas Brothers, how, both of them, Jonas Brothers a little bit longer, they've, haven't been together in years, but Taylor Swift hasn't put out an album in a while, just like the Jonas Brothers. And I feel like this might, she might win a Grammy. I think she definitely will, because she has so much popularity. She has such a fan base. She might win this. And I don't remember off the top of my head what the song was, but I don't remember. If you played it, I probably do know it. Yeah, I could see Taylor Swift winning. I just don't know why. It popped in my head, going with my gut. I'm going with Taylor Swift. Gut. Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't be surprised. It's between probably Lizzo and, for some reason, I just have a feeling Ariana Grande. Surprisingly, I don't think Billie Eilish is gonna get it, even though I said her for the other 2. But for some reason, I just feel like, compared for pop solo performance, I feel like Ariana Grande and Lizzo had more of a performance compared to the other 2. Anyway, I think Ariana Grande and Lizzo, it's between them 2. I personally think that Ariana Grande might get this. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why. For some reason, it's just weird for this category, but I think Ariana Grande might take it on this one.
I can see that, actually. I just thought about that. Ariana Grande could.
Yeah. I think she has to at least get 1.
Yeah, she has to.
She has to get at least 1 for something. Her album was super popular this year. So.
Now, that being said, who do you want to win?
Again, I gotta say Billie Eilish.
How many times have you said Billie Eilish this podcast? Can we have
yeah,
Can we have like a counter
Yeah.
of how many times Braden said Billie Eilish?
Just add a counter top right.
Yeah,
something
top
like
top
that.
left, right.
Yeah, wherever. But yeah, I just feel like I would want Billie Eilish to win again for like the third or fourth time.
Yeah. Who do I want to win this? You know what? Why not T Swift? Let's
T-Swift.
T Swift, Taylor Swift. Why not Taylor Swift win a Grammy or Ariana Grande? One of those two I'll be fine with. Little Nas X, I feel like he's gonna win so many.
Yeah.
He doesn't like need this one. So
no.
let T Swift or Ariana Grande win this.
Yeah. All right. And the last category for the day is Best Pop Duo/Group Performance. And we have Boyfriend by Ariana Grande at Social House, Sucker by the Jonas Brothers, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, Sunflower with Post Malone and Sway Lee, and Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Out of all these, who do you think is going to win?
This is a tough list. This is probably the toughest list so far, I think. It's probably going to be Old Town Road. It might be Old Town Road or Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
I could see one of those two.
Both of them were super popular. So I feel like, for me personally, I think Old Town Road easily was more popular compared to Senorita was, just because of the longevity it had. So for my choice, I think I would have to say I think Old Town Road is going to get this one.
I could see that, yeah. Now, who do you want to win this?
Who I want to win? I would love to see Post Malone get a Grammy. I think that would be amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of this song as compared to when it first came out, just because of simply how overplayed it was. I would like to see Post Malone get a Grammy for this, but I think I would prefer, or not prefer, but I think I would like to see Lil Nas X get the Grammy too. So it's between one of those two.
I would agree. I would hope Post Malone gets at least one Grammy.
Yeah.
I don't know if has he ever won a Grammy before?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked up. If anything, it'd probably be for like White Iverson or like Better Now or something.
Yeah.
But
Post Malone better get a Grammy this Grammys. I hope.
We're making an online petition, probably not, but online petition to get Post Malone a Grammy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll sign on that petition.
I'll sign it twice.
Maybe next episode we'll have like a petition in the link description below. Don't think we won't. But that being said, we got to wrap it up now. We've only done about 5 or 6. Sorry for we ran short on time. But that being said, stick around. Episode 3 coming out next week. We're not going to tell you what it's on because you're going to have to come back for it. But anyway, that being said, see you guys. Peace.
Doing the thing?
What? Are we doing the drum solo?
No, it's drum solo.
Drum
okay,
solo?
I'm down.